Hi, my name is Owen Masters. I am 22 years old and I'm currently studying international business management at the economical school from Amsterdam. I am currently working, as you can see, this is my working uniform. I work behind the customs at Schiphol in a duty-free area as a sales representative. This is for professional branding, a module I have followed, and this is part of my final presentation. So here we go. So what is typical about me? Well, I am very motivated, as in Dutch. At the primary school I wasn't allowed to make a CITO-toets, that's a test that assesses to which school you go to. I was not allowed to make that because the teacher thought I could not handle the pressure. So I started from the lowest of the low, meaning that I had 2 mentors and 8 people in the class. And from that I basically never gave up and believed in myself, and now currently 22 years of age and studying a bachelor degree. So I would say perseverance is a very big part of me, but also humor. I love to laugh, I love comedy. I think it's very important in life you need to be serious in your goals, but something someone can never take away from you is a laugh. Whatever happens, if there's a relative dies, your father, your mum, it's always in dark times, it's good to be able to enjoy a laugh or some endorphin that your brain makes in a period like that. And now, what's fun to work with me? Well, I'm in sales, so if you're working with me, you're luckily also benefiting from the targets, basically because when I work the targets, we exceed them always. Why is this the case? I love being with people. And I'm not selfish. I believe that to be a good salesperson, it's not about you, it's about them. Someone from Starbucks once said like they serve coffee, the coffee's okay, but people don't buy the coffee, they buy the person making the coffee. Like by Starbucks, it's the person now asking your name. That's something unique. So with me, it's the same. I do not say you should buy this whiskey. They buy me, and also I put them central. They are the most important thing. Where they're traveling to, is it a present? Does the person they're buying for have a lot of knowledge about whiskey, or is it better to get like a Highland whiskey? Or that's so that's for my colleagues. It's fun for, first of all, the targets. We always do well when Owen's on the floor, and second of all, I'm also, I'm quite open. I'm not very closed. I do tell about, like, if I'm with my colleagues, I'm like, yeah, I was with a girl last night or whatever. I do say I am open in that thing, and people find that interesting, because if you just come and say, oh, how you doing? Yeah, I'm alright. That's not me. So people also enjoy that there's always a story to tell. And what could not be fun working with me? Well, as normally we exceed the targets when working with me. If we're not really there, or we're having a hard time to reach the target, then the laughs are over. And then Owen is, people then come back to me and they're like, yeah, but Owen, you see that girl there? And I'm like, yeah, but guys, chop chop, we got to get this done. So that would then be also maybe a positive but a negative thing, where sometimes people think, nah, maybe that's not so fun working with Owen at that time. So, and if I ask a friend, what would a friend say? Well, a friend, they would say, first of all, that I would be very loyal, that no matter what happens, I would always be there, even if sometimes that would not benefit me or make it more difficult for me. If it's a good friend of mine, then I would put a lot of effort in. I would even sometimes maybe put myself back, or it would be more difficult for me to cope with the life I live. But I believe, and I also have acknowledged, that after the period that you have difficulties, the benefits are so much more. In this life, what I believe, if you put the right attention in the right person, you get so much back for it. I mean, my parents gave a lot of love to me throughout my life, and I've benefited I still benefit from it every day. So that said, and which quote defines you best? I think it would have to do with fall down eight times, stand up nine. Because in my life I've had a lot of things that I've made mistakes. I came from a very low education. It was very difficult to get up there, and I've had many people saying from, "Oh, you can't make this test, Owen. You cannot do this, Owen." It was always Owen. But now I am in a higher part of society. If I finish my bachelor degree, I'm not like, the sky is the limit. It is easy to get a good job, to start growing within a company. So that quote would best define me. And then how will you get there? Well, where I want to be, eventually I want to give my own sales training and customer service training. I believe I can do that. I've had many sales jobs, many sales training, and normally when I